This is bad news. Nigerian army mistakenly slaughter themselves during fight with Boko Haram. See why they keep it secret. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. An unnamed Nigerian soldier serving in Borno State has accidentally claimed the lives of two fellow soldiers during a counter-terrorism operation against Boko Haram. Reliable source informed Sahara reporters. The unfortunate incident occurred in the Moulai area of the state when the newly recruited soldier mishandled artillery weapons, leading to a misfire that resulted in the loss of 2 lives. Additionally, 5 soldiers sustained injuries during the operation and were initially taken to the 7th Division Military Hospital, Malamari Cantonment, before being transferred to the 44 Reference Hospital in Kaduna State. A major recounting the incident shared during one of the confrontations against Boko Haram terrorists last week. A young soldier mishandled artillery weapons, resulting in a tragic misfire that claimed the lives of 2 colleagues and left 5 others injured. This occurred in close proximity to Moulai. Disturbingly, it has been reported that the families of the deceased soldiers have yet to be officially notified by the army authorities, added another layer of grief to the already sober situation. When approached for comment on the incident, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, the Director of Army Public Relations, initially downplayed the severity, stating that he was only aware of an incident involving soldiers. He mentioned a different incident along Baga Road involving a tricycle carrying soldiers that was struck by a vehicle. However, conflicting reports suggest a deliberate attempt to conceal the true nature of the Moulai incident. Upon further investigation by Sahara reporters, a source reiterated the gravity of the situation, contradicting the official stance. The source insisted that there were casualties and deaths, with eyewitnesses allegedly warned by army authorities to keep the details confidential. The casualties have been moved to 44 Reference Hospital in Kaduna by air ambulance for treatment due to the seriousness of the injuries. Soldiers close to the scene were sternly cautioned not to disclose the event that transpired, the source disclosed. This tragic incident underscores the challenges faced by military personnel in their fight against insurgency, shedding light on the human toll and difficult circumstances soldiers navigate in the line of duty as the families await official communication and the injured soldiers undergo treatment. Questions linger about the transparency surrounding the disclosure of such incidents. The aftermath of this mishap prompts reflection on the border issue within military operations and the imperative for open communication to ensure accountability and support for those who sacrifice their lives in service to their country. This is really very sad indeed. Nigerians, a yet to be identified Nigerian soldier serving in Borno State, has mistakenly killed 2 of his colleagues, multiple security sources told Sahara reporters on Tuesday. According to the sources, the newly recruited soldier wrongly handled artillery weapons, which misfired during an operation against Boko Haram in Moulai area of the state. About 5 soldiers were also injured during the incident. They were initially taken to the 7th Division Military Hospital and later moved to 44 Reference Hospital in Kaduna State. We were involved in various confrontations against Boko Haram terrorists within the theater of operation last week. Sadly, during one of the incidents, a young soldier wrongly handled some artillery weapons and misfired, killing 2 of his colleagues, while about 5 were injured. This happened in a location close to Muwali, a major told Sahara reporters. Sources said that the families of the deceased soldiers had yet to be notified by the army authorities. When Sahara reporters contacted the Director of Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, for comments about the incident, he said he only knew about an accident involving some soldiers. He said, "Information reaching me says there is nothing like that. The only incident that occurred along Baga Road was when a tricycle, which was conveying 4 soldiers, were knocked down by a vehicle from the rear. All 4 soldiers and the tricycle driver fell and were evacuated to 7th Division Military Service and Hospital for treatment. The driver has been discharged, while the soldiers are still receiving treatment and are recuperating. There was no casualty." But Sahara reporters contacted one of the sources again, and the source insisted, saying eyewitnesses had been warned by the army authorities to keep the incident to themselves. There are casualties and deaths. The casualties have been moved to 44 Reference Hospital in Kaduna by air ambulance for treatment, but to the seriousness of injuries, those soldiers close to the scene of the attacks were seriously warned not to disclose what happened there, the source said. In December 2023, scores of villagers in Tojinburi in Igbabi, a local government area of Kaduna State, were killed after multiple bombs were dropped by an army drone during a Lodge celebration. Well, Nigerians, this is where we have found ourselves now. It's so sad this happens to them. It's not really easy with our Nigerian soldiers. Nigerian government should please help them to stop this war. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you for stopping by.